What we've got here is, well, guess what it is? It's a Buell dummy petrol tank. It's kind of unusual because it's translucent, but we need to deal with it. There's a little bit of damage over here. It's a little bit cracked. Well, quite a bit of damage actually, and some around the bolts. So we need to fix this first before we do anything else with it. We need to put some fiberglass underneath, but the problem is if you put some fiberglass underneath, it's translucent, you will see it. So then that's where we come in. We're gonna hopefully paint something on top of it to cover, to repair from underneath, so it still looks translucent, parts of it anyway, and it kind of looks cool. We add some extra design to it and see what happens. But first things first, I need to prepare it for all of this, get rid of this kind of edge logo, and take it from there. Let's do this. Having the first look at it, looks like it has been repair attempt over here with a see-through packing tape, sellotape, some kind of thing. Well, it's not ideal, it's not structural, but I guess any kind of repair is better than nothing, because this thing is quite badly damaged. I mean, it's flapping about and it's quite badly cracked, as you can see right here. If I pull it harder, it will crack completely. I don't want to do that. I want to keep it in place. So what I want to do, I want to sand it down, just this part over here, to promote the adhesion of fiberglass and resin, and then I'm going to apply this in a few layers just to strengthen this up and tackle this bolt over here and this bolt over here. As you can see, it's quite badly cracked as well, so we reinforce it a little bit and then we can have some fun with it. Alright, I'm just waiting for this guy to set. Yeah, give it 24 hours and then we take it from there. I can feel from the other side is already heat coming through it, so a chemical reaction is bonding. I give it 24 hours and it should be rock solid, and then we can trim it up, clean it up, and do some artwork. Here we are, less than 24 hours later, rock solid. This is where the damage was. Let's have a look how it looks. Obviously we still got the cracks, but we deal with it. But this is not longer moving. It is solid as you like. It is like one piece again. I can feel the cracks a little bit, but I'll take care of that. This side, obviously there was no damage here on the other end, but I think that is a weaker spot because the mounting bolt is over here and that cracked at some point. Whether it has a weak spot or not, I don't know, but I applied some extra reinforcement here, even though there was no damage done on this end. But I thought, while I'm doing the job, I might as well do it properly. We're going to do some extra work around the outside of that dummy petrol tank, so it would be a shame if later at some point the same damage appeared on the other side, so I kind of prevent that ahead. If that was my bike, I would like to do it this way, and I treat every job like it was my own. So that is the reason I apply reinforcement to this edge. Well, there was no need for it, but I've done it anyway. Happy with that? Cool. Let's strip it down, trim it up, and then we can start masking that for some artwork. Right, I'm nearly ready to start the artwork. So as you can see, the reinforcement fiberglass runs along here underneath that translucent petrol tank. So I need to cover that up, not the whole thing because I want the whole thing to remain, you know, semi-transparent, but this I need to cover up. So I'm gonna apply an artwork only along here, slightly larger than the actual repair, and I'm gonna run all the way along the edges, you know, with some kind of pattern. The idea is to use a copper leaf and with black patterns, because the frame is black and that's kind of orange, so the wheels are kind of orange copperish, so I'm gonna keep with that kind of theme going on over here. I think it's gonna look pretty cool, but I'm gonna do it the reverse way. I'm not gonna apply black and then do copper accents to it. I'm gonna apply copper and then paint the black around it. It's gonna make it easier for me. I'll show you what I mean. Let's get copper leaf on it, and then we need to clear it so I can actually do some artwork. Let's do this. This is as far as I can go today. I need to wait for the seas to fully cure before I can clear coat it and protect the whole thing for the next stage, which is the main artwork. But I think it looks better already. From all the copper leaf I'm working on, well, metal leaf I'm working on, the copper is definitely my favorite to work with. It's a beautiful looking metal. The reflection on it is absolutely amazing. I think I prefer it over the gold and silver big time, but obviously it's not going to stay like this we're gonna apply some artwork over it, but first we need to clear it. But we're gonna sort it out tomorrow. I nearly forgot about the logo. I removed the old-fashioned logo. It was very kind of early 1990s. I guess it looked alright when it was brand new, but you know, after a few years on a bike, you know, you can't really clean around it, and it just become really thick and just brittle. It just didn't look right. So we agreed to get removed, and I'm gonna replicate the logo exactly what it was in copper, and then just drop a shadow and black on it. I think it's gonna look alright. So I've got a stencil printed out. I'm gonna apply some C's, put some copper leaf to it, and let it dry until tomorrow. This time definitely I gonna leave it dry until tomorrow. I'm not gonna come back to it. Nearly forgot about it. Can't believe that. Minor detail, eh? So there we go, guys, finished product. Clear coated. In fact, there was 3 layers of clear coat here, went all together, and polished to best of my ability, and I'm very happy with the outcome. It was a very challenging job because you got it's completely like see-through, you know, transparent, and to get it right, you can't have any scratches, any kind of swirl marks on this. Otherwise they will show really badly. But I'm happy how it looks like.
I gave it a polish from underneath as well, even though there was no clear coat over there. But there were some existing scratches from where it was on a bike, and even though it's not my fault and it's not on top of the surface, it looks like it is because it's underneath, so I had to take care of that because it didn't look right. So yeah, other than that, guys, I'm really happy with it. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think about it. Very unusual job, but I'm always up for a challenge. Well, I hope the owner will like it too. If you want, well, that's a different story. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Rock hard, have a beer, and I'll see you very soon.